Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be going over the 3 sets I did to actually get to rank 38 here, and which is 2717 rating, and we're going to go ahead and get into those games. But first, if you haven't, definitely hit that subscribe button. You'll be getting the latest videos. I'm going to be trying to put out as many videos as I can while we're at this rating so you can see this team in action, and you know what, see other teams at this high rating action. And maybe you'll want to use their team, maybe you'll want to use my team. Let's see how it goes. Let's get into the games. Alright, first up is Ice Cream Assassin, Abomasnow. So obviously this is a really good lead for us. We're going to be going over 3 sets. I forgot if I said that already, but Swampert, so this is good for us. This is probably an Earthquake, but you know, we're going to let it go through. Doesn't really matter either way. He's not going to threaten us unless he goes for a second Earthquake, which there really is a very low chance that he can get to that, considering that we're going to go for the Surf, unless he shields, which he did. We do get to the second Surf, and yeah, let's see if he goes for another Earthquake here, because Hydro Cannon's definitely not going to KO. Probably we need to shield this at this point. Oh, no shield. So I must be thinking that he's going for the Hydro Cannon bait, and he does. And I'm just going to let this go, actually. Both our Pokemon in the back do handle Abomasnow, which is the reasoning why I did that. So I just need to... Okay, perfect. So Toxicroak's actually really good against both of these. I'll probably just leave Alolan Muck there for the back against Abomasnow. It is poison typing, so it can get to those... oh, really good switch in here by our opponent. That's one thing you're also going to notice in some of these games. Our opponent's very good. At this rating, obviously, that's just going to be a fact. I don't need to go for poison moves at this point. The counter down has actually done a lot. I would have stayed in, except that I'm going to need that Toxicroak for the Machamp later. Alolan Muck really doesn't have a good matchup against the Machamp there, as most of that damage is resisted. So, going to eat a few Weather Balls here, but definitely going to be able to... Okay, saving both shields for Toxicroak. Since Toxicroak does resist the counters from Machamp, this is going to be perfectly okay. Could go for the counter down here. Do they have a shield? Yes, they do. No, they don't. Okay. Well, if they don't have a shield, definitely go for any of the charge moves. Mud Bomb, since it is faster to get to. And then we'll just counter down this Abomasnow and be great on that one. Alright, game 2 here of the first set. Toxicroak into Dragonite. Bad lead. Usually come in with a Alolan Muck. Get some energy here. They do stay in. We do CMP tie here. This is definitely just going to be a Dragon Claw. Now, the good thing is that we have kept him in here. He's probably going to have to shield if he wants to keep this Dragonite in decent health. Otherwise, since it's the Shadow variant, it's going to be taking a lot. Oh, we're lagging out. We really want to get this Dark Pulse off. Maybe even shield and get a second Dark Pulse off, but no, we're super low, so just let him go, come back in with Toxicroak. Now, we probably will have to invest both shields here, I imagine. One Thunder Punch isn't too bad, but with the Volt Switches coming through as well, I don't want to accidentally take one and then get Volt Switch down if they do shield the Mud Bomb. And they actually take that. They come in with Dragonite. I come in with Lapras. Obviously, this is a really good matchup. This is definitely just a Dragon Claw. He's just gone too fast for these moves. There's no way they could be Hurricane or Draco Meteor or anything like that. So probably should let this come through since we don't know what's in the back. But the fact that he hasn't swapped in means Lapras probably isn't a good matchup. And it is against this Gyarados. Now, I think he shields this if I remember, so that's not great, and he actually is able to farm down the Lapras, which is not good at all. The one thing is that Gyarados is actually really squishy, so even though it resists these counters, once I get to the Sludge Bomb, it's just going to be doing way too much damage. This is probably just an Aqua Tail because a Crunch is resisted. It's going to be very close. Sludge Bomb. Probably we lose to the Dragonite, I would imagine, just because the Dragon Breaths come in faster than the counters do. All right, Venusaur matchup. So this matchup's not great, but it is okay. We usually eat the first Frenzy Plant, and then I throw a Sludge Bomb and try to swap in on the second Frenzy Plant into the Alolan Muck. Also, if you haven't noticed on the side, I put the IVs in my Pokemon. They're not exactly the best, but those are the ones I have. And, okay, so we did not actually catch anything there. Does come in with a Kingdra, which is interesting. I'm going to go for these Dark Pulses. They're both neutral, so I'm going to go for Dark Pulse as I can get more of those off. Hopefully before an Octazooka comes out. This is most likely Octazooka. I see no real reason for him to go for like an Outrage there. We do get attack debuffed, which really sucks. It's going to hinder us a little bit in this matchup. Actually, it's going to hinder us a lot. It's a 2-stage debuff, so I decided I'm actually going to go just for this Sludge Wave and maybe try to take it out because I'm only going to get one more shot at a move here. Unfortunately, it does not KO here. Probably going to come in with Lapras, I imagine, just get some farm down. Not too scared of the Octazooka. If it is an Outrage, it's not going to do too much, maybe 45%. It is just an Octazooka. We don't get debuffed, so we do get some extra energy here. We still have the Venusaur at about 70% HP. Oh. No, it took the Sludge... Okay. It took the Sludge Wave. Bomb, sorry. And, yeah. He can just get KO'd by the Lapras. What I'm going to do here is just throw this Surf and then swap out. Probably didn't need to throw the Surf. Could have just swapped into this. Didn't really matter in the end. We're going to have to shield this Thunder Punch, but I think another Thunder Punch is definitely going to come through. The only thing that's great about this is the Venusaur in the back won't be able to throw a move. He already threw a move and is very low on health. We should be able to get it down with 2 Ice Shards. What we'll have to do here is hope to get to the Surf here because a Thunder Punch will KO us. And I believe that was a CMP tie, but Volt Switch does take longer, a longer amount of turns than Ice Shard does, so we get to it first. Dylan, 9497, played this guy a lot. Alright, he's rocking the Charizard up front. Not good for us. Resists the counters, resists the Mud Bomb. We'll only be taking damage from the Sludge Bomb, so what I'm going to do is shield once. Go for the Sludge Bomb, which is probably going to get a shield as well. And then I can go into either Lapras or Alolan Muck at this point. I'm fine going into either, to be honest. Looks like I come in with a Alolan Muck, try to get an energy advantage. He does stay in a while. I don't believe this KOs, even though Charizard is very squishy. But we're going to be taking a move here. I'm going to shield it just in case it's Blast Burn. It most likely is Blast Burn. He's just stayed in so long. That Charizard is nearly dead in the back, so the only thing we have to worry about is a sack swap with it later on. So definitely we'll be keeping that in mind. This Lapras gets about half-lifed with the Sludge Wave, and we do end up making it to a Dragon Pulse, a Dark Pulse here. And he finally throws this Surf. Now, he does have a boatload of energy built up. I didn't see the exact number here, but he is going to have to throw again, so awesome for our Muck to absorb all of this energy. And we're definitely coming back in with Toxicroak. Going to farm up a little bit. I thought about maybe trying to catch a Surf here, but it doesn't really matter in the end. What I want to do, though, is make sure that Charizard doesn't come in, and I want to get some more energy on this Lapras. So we are at a move on Toxicroak, and he did swap into this Gallade. So once this Gallade KOs our Lapras with a close combat, or double Leaf Blade, we'll be able to come in with Toxicroak and just straight up throw a move at it, not take any of this confusion damage, and then I believe the Charizard is within 1 or 2 counters away with no energy, and the Lapras is also 1 counter away as well with no energy. So Toxicroak with the sweep there. I didn't catch this trainer's name, but Dragonite, you know what we're doing. We're going straight into that Alolan Muck. Another Dragonite that doesn't like to switch out. So personally, I've never played this team probably, but if you're running Dragonite, you're going to want to get out of that matchup. It seems like he just wanted to have a lead in the Alolan Muck mirror, which doesn't really matter to me. Definitely go for those Sludge Waves in the mirror. The Dark Pulse is going to be doing a lot less damage, and no one's going to shield anything in this matchup anyways, so might as well go for the bigger move. If you have Gunk Shot, that also works. Not a very fun matchup here, the Alolan Muck versus Alolan Muck. He's going to throw energy, which is great. I didn't want him to farm us down, but we would have gotten to a move, so I understand why he didn't try to farm us down. And then I don't care if he's going to throw a move on Toxicroak. Toxicroak resists everything Alolan Muk can do, so we're going to go for the farm down there. We have a huge energy advantage now. I thought he was coming in with the Dragonite, but he didn't. He came in with Drifblim. This is perfect. We know we're going to be all in on this Lapras, and yeah, if Lapras ever gets to the Dragonite, it's just game over. But it's pretty much game over at this point anyways, even if we don't shield a Shadow Ball, which I think we actually shield an Icy Wind. Yikes. But it doesn't really matter. We can gain a lot of energy. I'm actually just trying to prevent this from throwing a Shadow Ball at us. Everything I'm going to shield would be on the Drifblim. I'm not going to shield anything that the Dragonite's going to do. So yeah, using the shields now. And how low is our Toxicroak? I think it's really low, so if I ever swap it in, I think it'll die, and then we can get rid of this buff, or debuff from the Icy Wind, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, no, we're at full life. Okay, well, he's got to do something, otherwise we're throwing moves. Even though this is resisted, it's fine. We're just trying to get damage off. And it is pretty low, and I think it's going to have to use a move on us now. Dragonite is pretty squishy. Even these counters that are resisted are taking it down, as you can see, and yeah. Now, this Drifblim probably is going to take us out, but that's okay. Lapras is going to 2 Ice Shards here. Even if we got Shadow Balled, we'd live. And that's a wrap on that game. Oh, that's the set. That is a 4-1. That was the first set I did of the day. I believe I did back-to-back sets and then another set a few hours later. So this is the second set. Heracross is a really interesting one. I didn't know who won this matchup. Ugh, I throw this Mud Bomb and then I find out it's resisted by the bug typing, which is a yikes. But it doesn't really matter. It seems like I got to a second one that he's going to have to shield anyways. I believe close combat would be really pushing us to a limit here that I don't want to go to, so I'm going to go ahead and shield this, I think. Oh, I did not shield it. Interesting. So this Heracross is really... I'm surprised I didn't shield it because this Heracross is really going to pressure our back line. I'm going to have to shield this. And then hope that I can get a farm down. But he has gotten so much energy. He probably has a second close combat here. Oh, this is bad. So all my shield's gone. Now the one good thing is usually when you have something up at the front, you're going to have 2 opposite things in the back. And if there are 2 opposite things in the back, it means Lapras can roam wild here. Now, he does have a Snorlax, it seems. So just having a safe swap. So that's good. But it also means the thing that is in the back is going to be the exact opposite of what Heracross is. So maybe Drifblim, maybe Dragonite, maybe Togekiss. I would guess Togekiss, if I'm being honest. We'll take this. It's just going to be neutral, even if it's Superpower or Body Slam. Doesn't really matter. These licks are also resisted. This is definitely just a Body Slam. So this is what I was telling one of my teammates. Usually when you have... Charizard makes sense as well. Usually when you have Snorlax in the back, it means that your 2 Pokemon are exact opposites, and you just want to try to win a middle matchup. It's the same thing we were doing with Munchlax and Great League. You can go back and watch some of those videos if you want. That's really the purpose of Snorlax, is to transition you to a better mid-game. This doesn't look great for us, to be honest. Yeah, Blastburn's doing a heck of a lot, and he does have enough for a Dragon Claw. So GG's in that one. I think that going for those Mud Bombs is pretty rough. The Asian Milkman, really good battler, super good lead for us. If you looked into my last video, you know that Obstagoon is probably our best lead because Toxicroak can beat it no matter what situation it's in. It's double super effective with its counters, and it resists absolutely everything that that Obstagoon has. Now, we also counter the secondary matchup here with the Togekiss. I'm not going to shield. I want to take as much damage as I can before Obstagoon comes back in. I do not want him to farm for free. And then I'm thinking, can I actually make it to this Skull Bash? And I decide, you know what, I'm not going to go for it. I'm going to try to get some damage off here before Lapras goes out, but I definitely think I could have, considering I made it to a second one here. And that's probably because the counter does not have stab damage, since Obstagoon is a normal and dark type, not a fighting type. We knew he was going to switch into Gengar, okay, and this game's pretty over, unless his Gengar has Focus Blast, but I don't think it does. Yeah, holy The Shadow Ball actually did a ton of damage. Probably going to have to shield the next one. But this game's pretty over as it is. The only thing I have to worry about is... the problem with this shield is that he can come in with... since we CMP tied, he can come in with Obstagoon and farm down, which I really don't like. So I'm going to throw a Dark Pulse once I get it so that I can switch out. This is probably going to pull a shield anyways, but I just need to get back to the... I'm just trying to slow down the timer, get back to this matchup, shield this, and farm down. This one's a pretty easy game, just we countered him at every single turn. Not much he could do. And with an Obstagoon, really, none of that could ever have gotten turned around, no matter how much energy he gained or how many shield advantage he had or anything like that. All right, another Dragonite lead. This is so common, it seems like. And it's really good against our team, especially the starting of Toxicroak. Another Dragonite who stays in. So this is a little weird, like I said. And actually just took the damage. I might shield this because it could be a Hurricane at this point. I do shield it. Dragon Claw, we got baited. We do have a lot of energy here. I'm going to go for the Sludge Wave. There's no way this Lapras is shielding while it's at full life, so you might as well go for the big move. You're always going to make it to this Dark Pulse. I think this Surf's only going to bring us down to about 10%, and then he's going to try to farm us down, so we're definitely going to get to a Sludge Wave, I decide, because there's no way he's throwing another move at us. He might shield this. He is at 50%, so yeah, that would have KO'd. Good shield here by our opponent, coming in with Toxicroak. Gain that energy advantage. Now, the one thing we have to worry about is the Dragonite definitely has energy. Maybe not enough for... Oh, we did have enough for the Dragon Claw. I was going to say maybe not enough for the Dragon Claw, but really close. And I do want to save this Toxicroak for later. It has a ton of energy. And the fact that he didn't throw the... Oh, he swapped in. I just realized that. So he got stuck in there with his Dragonite. We have a lot of energy here on the Lapras. We're down a shield, but I'm going to go for this Skull Bash. Kind of surprised I beat him to the Frenzy Plant. He might be trying to go for 2. This is going to give us good defense. And I don't think a Frenzy Plant's going to KO us, which means he's going to have to throw 2 Frenzy Plants onto this Lapras, and we'll be able to farm down with our Toxicroak. Toxicroak also resists Frenzy Plant. Oh, but we're going to get a ton of energy here. Lagging out. Nice. And I'm going to throw the Mud Bomb. I didn't realize I had enough for the Sludge Bomb, but obviously Sludge Bomb is super effective, but the Meganium is super low anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Even if we didn't throw any moves and he took us out with a Frenzy Plant, we could have KO'd with Lapras. Alright, Escavalier. Pretty good matchup for us. The one thing we have to worry about is the Drill Run. Is it called Drill Run? I don't even remember. I guess we'll see it here in a second. Oh, wait, I think this one had Acid Spray, actually. Oh my gosh, we got destroyed here. Okay, well, as soon as he switches, we're switching out too. Right into Togekiss, this is a great matchup. We already know we can throw 1 Surf and farm down, so that's what I'm going to do. Probably not shield either, because he's definitely coming back in with the Escavalier. I don't want him to farm too much. We'll have the Surf to pressure the Escavalier since it's already down to 40% HP. He'll have to shield that Surf if he wants to leave Escavalier alive. Now, we are really close to 2 as well, which is interesting. But he actually threw in a Lapras. So, really good play here by our opponent. I really should have looked at the typing, but I didn't know how much time I had, so I just threw whatever I could. And he probably doesn't shield this either, which is really good for us. We'll have this Lapras down to half life. Now, the one bad thing, the really bad thing, is that it has so much energy. Probably 2 Surfs worth at this point. I'm going to bring in this Alolan Mug just to eat up a lot of this energy. 2 Surfs, throw the second Surf. Through the second Surf, there you go. Now, he probably is very close to a 3rd Surf, but I still have a shield at this point. And I'm going to take his last shield, hopefully. He does have a lot of energy on this Lapras. He's not going to want to give it up that easily. But we go for the back-to-back combo. And he doesn't have a shield, so this will probably take him out. Yeah. And then the Escavalier that doesn't have the Drill Run. Jonkus. I think at the time he was ranked 3 on the leaderboard. Coming in with his patented Magnezone team. So we know Gallade's probably coming in right here, or Venusaur. Comes in with the Gallade. We've got the Alolan Mug. This is a great counter switch for us. I actually went for... Oh my god, he went straight for the close combat. They almost never do that. I really wish I had gone for the Dark Pulse here, but I kind of just was like, he's not going to shield anything. He actually did shield. He's a madman. So he's definitely going to shield this and then go for double close combat, I would think, if we do shield. I kind of have to shield, right? I have to match shields. Plus, I know that I'm at the move right now. We could win the CMP tie if it is a tie. And if he goes for a Leaf Blade, we'll survive anyways. It looks like he throws a Confusion to try to get close combat. He's probably one off. So we end up winning that switchback. Now, definitely coming with the Magnezone. He's coming in to farm a lot. Ooh, this is probably Mirror Shot. It might not KO. Perfect. We get that Dark Pulse. We do get the attack drop, though. That is only, I think it's 10 or 12%. Rough. Definitely coming with the Toxicroak, just going to try to farm down. Can take a Wild Charge, this is fine. He's definitely going to Wild Charge and then swap out, I would assume. And I believe what he had in the back was Venusaur, yep. And we've got this Sludge Wave, and then we'll switch into Lapras. Lapras can take one Frenzy Plant and probably just farm down at this point. Probably will throw a Surf just to make sure, but could probably farm down. Let's see, it would take 5 Vine Whips, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we had to throw the Surf, perfect. Now, I don't want him to come out with Magnezone and farm us down, so I thought about maybe trying to not KO, but we do actually end up making it to this Surf, and we almost lost this game, so this is why Jonkis is rank 3. Or the 3rd on the leaderboard, rather. Alright, another 4-1. So we went 4-1, 4-1, and then a few hours later I did my 3rd set. Like I said, I only did 3 sets, so let's go over this one. Alright, Escavalier lead, great for us. I don't like to switch out of this matchup, even though I think if they double shield we still lose. It's hard for me to pressure this with other things, so I'm going to go for 2 Mud Bombs, and then switch out into Alolan Muck, probably. That's what I usually do, at least. Let's see if I keep true to my word here. Alolan Muck, do it. Do it. Yes. Alright, perfect. So even if this is Focus Blast, it would probably only do about half. I don't actually know how much it would do. But probably better to go for Thunder Punch because it's all neutral anyways, right? And I'm probably going to farm up a little bit. No, I'm too scared. Alright. That's fine. What did he have in the front? Escavalier, so he's probably going to be able to farm us down, but I think we will get another Dark Pulse off, which is great. It's going to bring Escavalier to about 50% with the Snarls added in there. Ooh, actually even lower, yeah. Escavalier's super squishy, so coming back in with Toxicroak, we'll probably shield once and then hope to counter down, I would think. Oh man, I wonder if we actually could counter down. I assume he'll switch. Drill Run, that's the name of it. I think I was saying Drill Run. Okay, I didn't throw right away, which is perfect. I'm going to come in with this Sludge Wave. Sludge Bomb. Man, why do I keep calling it Sludge Wave? It's because I used to use Venusaur a lot a few days before I started using this team. This Body Slam is going to KO. Come in with the Lapras. Probably... Oh, wow, we just threw the Surf. I guess I don't want to get superpowered. That's fine. And then I think we just need one Surf onto this Escavalier. How low is it, actually? Might take it out with the Ice Shards. No, they just leave. Perfect. Abdominal Muscle. I remember playing them in the last video as well. Okay, well, this is not a great lead, and then I think I decided to go for a bait in this one. I actually do remember this match. Well, I remember this lead. I don't remember the rest of the match, but obviously the rest of our Mon don't want to see this, so I'm going to go for the bait. Because the Sludge Bomb would do so much damage to this, but they didn't shield. I'm going to have to start shielding, even though these Ice Punches technically wouldn't KO at this point, but it would farm us down. Go for this next Mud Bomb. Technically, this one would KO. And then I'm going to try to catch an Ice Punch onto Lapras. Perfect. Man, I know these switch-ins have been really tough on me and really everyone, but sometimes they still work. Sometimes. And we have an energy... well, no, we don't have an energy advantage, but we do only need to land 2 Surfs to take this out, and I think he'll have to shield, to be fair. This is going to bring it too low, and then the Ice Shards would KO. Does still have a shield. Okay, he wants to win this middle matchup. Makes sense to me. Oh, we're so close. Probably have to bring in Toxicroak, use our last shield. Unfortunate. But I think we can counter it down. Okay. I don't know if that was the best idea. I think I could have farmed it down, to be honest. He brings in a Escavalier, which means, is this like a Snorlax? I wish I'd gone for this Mud Bomb. Blah. Okay. Well, I don't think we're going to one-shot this, even though it's Shadow, so I think I'm going to probably go for double Dark Pulse. It's going to take 3 Body Slams. So I think we're going to make it. Let's see, this is the second one. These licks aren't really doing a ton of damage. No, wait, we've died at the 3rd Body Slam. Oh, God. I really wish I threw a move. Ooh, please make it. Okay, we made it. Man, I even know the outcomes of these games, but these are razor-thin edges here. Aravel. I think he's a Canadian player. Very high on the leaderboard as well. Alright, Empoleon lead, but you know how I hate Empoleon leads because of the energy they can farm in the back. But we do come into this Dragonite. I think I'm just going to let a... I'm just going to let... Oh, it was an Outrage. Wow. I thought it was going to be the flying attack. Hurricane. I thought it was going to be a Hurricane. I was like, we just let the Hurricane hit us. And I think this is a mistake. I even said it in the last video as well. I think you should probably be going for the Surfs here against this Empoleon because now we're just allowing so much extra farm. Yeah, we're doing more damage to it, but we could have gotten 3 Surfs as well. Maybe we wouldn't have gotten to 3 Surfs. We would have definitely gotten 2, though. Ugh, super scared of the Drill Pex. I think he's going to swap, and it is into a Gallade. He does have 2 shields. This is so scary for us. We still have a shield, though, so if he ever goes for close combat... How close are we to a move on Toxicroak? Oh man, he's farming up a Storm. I wonder if he's going to go for double close combat or if he's going to Leaf Blade bait. I have to shield no matter what. So Leaf Blade makes sense. Oh god. Why didn't I shield? Oh, please have a move. Please have a move. Wow, there's just no way. Why would he switch? Okay, well now we have a move for Sludge Bomb. Okay, perfect. I think we lose that. Oh! We resist Leaf Blade if it's Leaf Blade. Nice. Oh my gosh, that was a clown fiesta of a game. Alright. Fusel Bomber. I think he was in one of the previous ones in this set as well. Definitely wasn't using Obstagoon if he was. Alright, double super effective against the Obstagoon. Against... I'm baiting the move? I guess I don't want to take damage here on Toxicroak, but it doesn't make sense. Okay, whatever. Got the shield. It ended up working out. I think that was a mistake. I don't really want to shield these Frenzy Plants. We can take 2 very freely. The third one is going to be a little trying for us. But as long as I get to the Sludge Wave, I'm pretty okay. We're doing a little bit extra farm. Doesn't really matter because the Sludge Wave doesn't KO. We're going to be doing farm anyways after this. Now, the question is, do I let it go if he gets to a move? I did hit that Dark Pulse. I know I did. Oh, I didn't. Why would I throw it? Okay, well, it's lowering the timer. We're not using as much energy. Maybe that's a reason at the end of the day. Don't shield anything Obstagoon does against Toxicroak. I guess we just hope for no buffs and we go for the farm down. Now, the Venusaur is super low, so what's in the back? Do I think it's going to be... Oh, it's a Charmer. Well, that's great for this, but actually our Alolan Muck's too low to fight this Charmer. Oh, and I didn't get the move off. Dang it. He was going to shield anyways. Probably should have done that. Definitely have to come in Lapras, right? And then go for the Skull Bash. Now, his switch... Okay. He tried to catch a Surf, but we were going Skull Bash, baby. We go for the shield. Now the question is... Oh, hopefully we don't get debuffed. We do not. This is not going to KO, and the question is whether or not they're going to make it to another move. But at the same time, Lapras' defense is too high at this point. We'll definitely survive. Player. Venusaur. You know, I don't like that lead, but we've got plans for it, so we're good at this point. No shield, Sledge Bomb, Alolan Mud. Try to catch the Frenzy Plant. If you don't, you don't. Oh! Oh, they switched into Gliscor. This is terrible. I think this is double resisted. But we're going to come in with Lapras and do this super effective damage here. I'm going to go for the full farm down. I don't really care about Earthquake. I think he's got Earthquake and Night Slash with Wing Attack. Don't really care. Going to farm down. I want all this energy. I want the shield advantages. He's got the Venusaur, I assume, is coming back in. Can't really farm us down. Crustle. Oh my god, I should have thrown the Surf. So I don't like waiting to see what the Mon is, but you definitely should. This is a bit unfortunate. Probably could have gotten some shields here. Yeah. Definitely going to get that one. All right. Coming back in with Toxicroak, and we have a super good matchup in the back. I can probably use the shields here. The Venusaur does have energy. Probably one full Frenzy Plant, if I was to guess. Because we were about to switch, right? So they switched out first. I really just want this Toxicroak to be against this Crustle. I think he swapped in there, didn't he? Nope, didn't. Don't know why I switched here. Guess I wanted to start building an energy advantage. And I know I'm not really going to take too much from this Venusaur. And he throws in the Venusaur, we get the Sludge Wave off. It's going to take probably another Dark Pulse, but I want to do as much damage as I can. Maybe leave Toxicroak for, set him up for a winning play here at the end. This probably doesn't KO, which sucks because we CMP tied. So I need to not do any damage and try to get any farm I can on this. I do get one Snarlin extra, so that's nice. Couldn't swap in time, but still finished him off. Very unique team there by player. Wow. Crustle and Gliscor. That's crazy. And that was a 5-0. So on that day, I went 13-2 and actually went up something crazy like 80 points on the day or something like that. Because I think I got 20-something for the 4-1s, and then I believe 30-something for the 5-0. So yeah, going to try to be pushing that leaderboard a little bit. I didn't do any games today, just had a lot of work, and then I wanted to get these videos out. Maybe I get one set in after this, but we'll see. And I'll try to get out more videos as well for the games that I played on my way to trying to find this team, because we definitely tried 4 different teams, I believe, before we made it to this team. So thank you all again for watching. Definitely hit that like and subscribe. And if you have any recommendations for anything I can change in these videos, definitely hit that. Definitely comment below and let me know what I can change. All right, thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.